Hello everyone and welcome to Match Review channel.
Paraguay won a FIFA World Cup knockout game for just the second time in their history as they dumped Germany out on penalties following a 1-1 draw in Boston. Given Germany's storied football history, it was hard to believe this was their first WC knockout game since their final victory in 2014, but even a 2-1 defeat to Ecuador in their final Group E game could not prevent them from securing top spot. In Paraguay, they faced a hard-working outfit that had recovered well since their opening game loss to co-hosts USA, and the South Americans made things incredibly difficult for their more illustrious opponents before the break. In fact, despite dominating possession for the entirety of the first half, Julian Nagelsmann's side managed just one shot on target, which was a tame Joshua Kimmich effort from a tight angle. In contrast, Paraguay rarely threatened, yet on one of the very few occasions on which they found themselves in the final third, they broke the deadlock. Some neat play involving Miguel Almiron, back in the side after returning from his suspension, and Matias Galarza ended with the latter crossing for Julio Enciso, who headed into the bottom corner to give La Albiroja a stunning lead at HT against the run of play. If Germany supporters were expecting a rip-roaring start to the second half from their side, they were to be disappointed. Die Nationalelf lacked intensity and precision in their passing, while Manuel Neuer needed to be alert to keep out Enciso after Kimmich's poor back pass. However, out of nowhere, Germany equalized, with HT substitute Leon Goretzka's searching cross flicked on and into the corner by Kai Havertz for his third goal of the tournament. Goalmouth action was lacking for the majority of the second period's remainder, although Havertz should have completed the comeback when his header was instead saved by Paraguay goalkeeper Orlando Gil. Ultimately, though, a further 30 minutes of extra time were required to find a winner. In an attempt to give his side an additional edge, Nagelsmann introduced 6-6 Nick Woltemade just before the end of normal time, with Germany subsequently crossing more balls into the box in search of his head. In the end, a header appeared to have put the four-time champions in front when Jonathan Tah nodded Nathaniel Brown's deep cross into the back of the net. However, referee Jalal Jayed controversially overturned the goal following a VAR review due to a foul from Waldemar Anton on Gil. As the end of the 120 minutes approached, Paraguay seemed to be doing all they could to break the flow of the game, and the encounter became littered with fouls and minor scuffles. In the final few minutes, Anton saw a header held by Gil before Nadim Amiri curled a free kick into the side netting, but penalties had long since seemed inevitable and duly came to pass. Both sides first missed 2 penalties apiece, but Tah's blazed spot kick allowed Jose Canale to bury as his nation completed the upset. Up next for Paraguay is an encounter with either France or Sweden, while Germany are left to think of what-ifs after yet another disastrous exit on the world stage. Man of the match, Florian Wirtz, Germany.